A package just arrived from the Funko Shop, and we're gonna be cracking it open, of course. But that's not all for today. I also got 2 figures while I was over at GameStop, and I wanted to show you because they're kind of interesting. This first one that I have here is Charlie Brown and Lucy. Now, some of you guys, mostly people that live in the United States, are probably wondering, why was this at GameStop? I know it's normally a Target exclusive, but here in Canada, this is where we got it. And I am pretty excited that I was able to grab this because apparently it's been selling out pretty quick. So, if you want to check it out, this is one of those newer speech bubble pops. Funko's been doing it a lot recently, and I think the way that they did this one here is pretty perfect because, oh, that's weird. Oh, that is weird. I was trying to move Lucy's head over so that way, I'll show you guys what I'm talking about here. But anyways, that is the figure. I think it's just so cool with Charlie Brown actually, like, you know, flipping upside down. She's pulled the football out of the way. But if you take a look, it's actually on Lucy's head, not Charlie's. To be completely honest, I assumed that they were gonna do it so that way it was connected to both and their heads just weren't able to rotate, but it looks like Charlie's can rotate too. Oh, that is super funny. But yeah, seriously though, a great figure, and I think it's one of my favorite actual moments from, I guess would it be from the cartoon strip first, then probably in the show, and I'm trying to remember what movie this was in. Was it in the Thanksgiving one? Or the Great Pumpkin? Ooh, I can't remember. Either way, though, I definitely know the moment. It is pretty iconic. You can even see that she's kneeling down. Like, you could see her legs, like, at the bottom there. They put a lot of great detail into this, and I am glad that I was able to get one. Alrighty, now, everybody, the next figure that I grabbed is a pretty great one, too. It's actually, I think, honestly, I was more excited about it than the Charlie Brown one. And it's just because of how long it's taken for it to actually release. Like, I found out about this one probably, well, I'm gonna say months ago now. It's the brand new gelatinous cube, though, from Dungeons & Dragons. Take a look at this. It's bigger than they've ever done before. There was a blue cube, and then there was also a green cube, and I believe the green one was the first they ever did, and what I love about this here is that inside of it is actually a dragon. It's got the name on the top here, Dracolich. Dracolich is what I think that's what it's called. Anyways, though, getting into this one here, I've got to open it up because I want to see all of the detail. Wow! This is crazy, and I would love to, and I'm not going to with this one, but I would love to crack it open to see like what the figure looks like without the gelatinous cube on the outside, because if you guys don't know, it's hollow in there, and then the figure's just kind of like floating inside. It really does look amazing, though. Like, look at the way they did it with the wings coming out of the top, and there's like a bit of almost like a ripple, like, you know, like where it's actually sticking through. It is amazing. Oh, I actually really love this thing. Maybe I'll do a video or a short in the future showing off all of my cubes, because now that I have this one here, I have, yeah, every single one. I feel like they're a fan favorite when it comes to the Dungeons & Dragons figures, just because of how wacky they actually are. Oh, and that's funny. I don't think you can see it, but right below me there, it's like right down there is my other green gelatinous cube. You can't see it, but it is. It's always in my background. Anyways, now that we've gone through those, though, let's get into this box here that I ordered from Funko.com, because there's some pretty interesting stuff inside. It's funny too, not even all of it is exclusive to the Funko Shop. Actually, there might be, well, the 2 figures that I got definitely aren't. I don't know about the other stuff. Alrighty, I think we're gonna start with the kind of weird and wacky thing that I picked up just because they're new. I'd never seen them before, so I ordered every single one they had. And it is these little beanbag plush here. Let me see if I can show you guys. There's the otter. We also have, I thought pretty fitting with the new movie coming out, we've got Stitch here. I grabbed, yeah, like I said, every single one of them. So we got Spider-Man. I also got the axolotl, which I think is pretty fun. The little, like, side gills there, whatever they're called. Then we have a sloth, another really great one. And I think last but not least, we have a Yeti. Pretty cute. I don't exactly know what they're gonna be doing with these in the future. I saw that they announced some of these over at Toy Fair, and that was actually like the first time I had officially seen them, but before that, they'd put up these guys here on their website. It was a bit of a quiet release. They didn't really talk about them when they did go up. It was just like, hey, we've got new beanbag plush if you wanna check them out. And I think out of these ones here, I really am enjoying these kind of like unique characters. And I've talked about this before, maybe not on camera, but like, you know, just in general with friends and stuff, that I think, and I don't even know if I want to put this idea out there, I'm going to anyways, I think that they need some sort of pop animals. I'm finally pitching this. The reason that I've been saying this is because I think if they did like Pop Zoo or Pop Animals, because not everybody has a favorite licensed character, let's say, like Yoda or Spider-Man, but maybe, and I know this is true, everybody has a favorite animal. You know, when you were younger, you picked out whether it be an elephant or a giraffe or a horse or a dog. I think it'd be so fun if Funko created those characters in like a Pop Animals line. There's no licensing involved, and it would be really fun, especially if like some sort of animal got popular, like a pygmy hippo, or like when axolotls were popular for a while there, or even like this otter would be super cute too. I don't know if I'm gonna include this in the video, I'm just thinking about it now. Like, is it really like a groundbreaking idea? No, but I think it is something that would be pretty cool because like Funko says, everybody's a fan of something, but maybe it's not a licensed character, maybe it's just something that you remember from your childhood. Okay, one more example, then we'll move on to the next thing, is that like, you know, perhaps you live in Australia and there's lots of kangaroos around, or, you know, koalas or kiwis in New Zealand. I think it'd be really cool to have those types of things, and maybe even make them like region exclusives where you can only pick them up in, let's say, Oceania. Look, I don't know, everybody, I think it would just be a fun idea, and Funko, if you want to talk about it, you know my email, it'd be cool. And now anyways, everybody, let's get into this single pop here, and then I've got a 4-pack that I want to get into, and this one here, I think I remember it. It's not an exclusive to the Funko Shop, but they had it up on the website. Yes, right. Okay, so I saw this one over at GameStop. It was a figure that we got in Canada, but then I had ordered it a little while ago, so I was like, no, I'll wait till mine comes in, and yeah, I am glad I did, because I am liking that new sticker. Look at this here. It's Max from Where the Wild Things Are, and of course, look at that there. That's a really cool new Barnes & Noble sticker. I'm a big fan of Where the Wild Things Are. I remember when the live-action movie came out, and I don't know if I saw it in theaters, but I definitely saw it after, and I remember reading the book when I was younger, so to have this like new updated version of Max really is nice, because I picked up the original ones. I have both Carol and Max that released like, 2014, 2013, sometime around then. But yeah, to have this one here where he's kind of like walking like a monster, it's a lot of fun. Oh, and this is neat. I just noticed on the inside of the box when I was going to put Max back away, look at this. It's really cool. It's like, you know, some art from the actual book to make it look like he's in the forest. Pretty cool, and I wonder if this is like officially from the book. It must be. Like, I don't know where they would have got it from otherwise. Anyways, though, some really fun stuff, and I'm wondering if they put the new Carol on the back of the box as well. Okay, well, she's kind of here, if you take a look. I mean, it's like she's there, but the pop isn't. They're not showing it on the back anyway. And now, everybody, let's get into this other set that I picked up, the 4-pack that I was talking about a second ago. And this one here is exclusive normally to Amazon. And yeah, Funko just seems to be getting a lot of the new ones on their website, so it's a little bit easier than having to like order around on different places. And anyways, the one that I grabbed here is the last Ronin 4-pack, where it comes with Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and Raphael. I don't know if that's the actual order. No, I was close. I have to switch, Donatello and Raphael, otherwise I was good. I was so excited when they were actually creating this set because I didn't think they would ever do anything like this. And I understand that it's a bit of a sad one, but I still think they look amazing. And the box didn't come in perfect condition. Like, it's close. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. It's hard when these figures are so large. And so let me open this thing up here so we can take a look at them because I haven't seen them out of the box yet. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I don't even think I've seen a photo of them online out of the box. And yet this is so cool. Look at that. I love the way that he's got his eyes closed. It's pretty unique for a pop. And now I've got to be careful. I'm not going to take all of these out at once because I'm not sure who is who here because they don't really have their weapons. But if you guys want to take a look, that'd be Raphael. And then after that we have, I believe this would be Leonardo. And the way they did the flames around the entire character, it's so cool. I believe they also all glow in the dark. So yeah, this is amazing. Funko, it's just so cool that you made a set like this. And the way that they're kind of frowning too, like I said, it's not the happiest set of figures, but I think it is a really cool thing to translate into a pop. Oh, and if you're wondering, everybody, they also have the other figures that released at the same time. Not exclusive ones, but still cool that they're included, and I like the 4, especially the deluxe moment there. I'm definitely going to be getting more of these guys. And well, anyways, everybody, there we go. That is all that I have for you today. And seriously, Funko, if anybody from the team is watching, I would love to talk about Pop Animals or Pop Zoo or whatever you'd want to call it a little bit more. Look, I don't know how far this is going to go, but anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this unboxing because we had some pretty fun stuff. And if you want to see more like this, definitely hit that subscribe button down below because it helps out a lot. But seriously though, have a great day and I'll see you tomorrow.